Darren Till is set to fight this coming Saturday, January 18th against Anthony Taylor after Tommy Fury pulled out because he got scared Darren Till was going to head kick him. And a quick little note on that, Tommy Fury also said that he was still going to fight on this date and he had a bunch of opponents lined up. Where are you, Tommy? Darren Till's still stepping up. Anthony Taylor's came in to save the day. No sign of Tommy though. We've also got Wade Concept fighting. He was meant to fight HS Tiki-Toki, but HS Tiki-Toki also pulled out due to whatever legal battles he's currently facing. Well, a few days ago, Ariel Helwani did an interview with Anthony Taylor and Darren Till crashed the interview. Now, I've watched a little bit of this, but I've saved the rest of it because I thought this is pretty hilarious and will make for a good video. So we're going to react to it. And also, Darren Till looks quite sharp. Here he is on the pads. This was taken a good couple months ago though, and it's only a little snippet. Looks good. Darren Till's always had decent hands, but the criticism that Darren mostly faced throughout his time in the UFC was that he wouldn't mix it up enough. He would constantly rely on that left hand, and Darren's got pretty good Muay Thai skills. He's got good kicks. He used to have really good takedown defense until his injuries. He had a really good clinch, but slowly as his career progressed, we started seeing less of those weapons. So this boxing fight might actually favour Darren because he doesn't have to worry about getting taken down, and he can just focus on setting up that left hand a little bit more. However, the person who he's fighting, Anthony Taylor, is fairly decent, to be honest. He's a former MMA fighter himself, and he's had some decent fights within the influencer boxing scene. And this was Anthony Taylor's last fight against Gabriel Silva, Anderson Silva's son. Now, Gabriel is no Anderson Silva, but I would say within the influencer boxing space, this is a pretty decent win.
Round one, pretty boy. Head up. 90 seconds left in round two. Bringing you the audio to the visual.
Shot from 18.
Right. 18 bringing the pressure now as a couple right hands. Standing 8 count. Get himself back into this.
Hey, it's all 18. Unbelievable here.
Oh! Coming to show him the business. Let's that is it.
So, pretty decent win from Anthony Taylor there. Now, I don't think this is going to be a super easy breeze for Darren Till. Anthony Taylor can be fairly crafty. He knows how to win, even if it sometimes does mean a boring fight. He knows how to clinch up. He knows how to make the fight dirty. He knows how to get up in your face. But if Darren Till is able to avoid these techniques that Taylor employs, and he's able to set up his left hand properly, and he can relax a little bit more within the boxing realm, I think Darren Till should get this win. Let's jump straight into this interview. So, Taylor is on Zoom with Ariel, and then Ariel says, can we bring Darren Till on?
Are you okay with this? This is your time, so I don't want to steal your thunder.
Bring him on. He been quiet. He been quiet when it comes to talking crap. Bring him on. There ain't nobody who can do things bigger than I can when it comes to promo. I'm the most electrifying man in the sports entertainment currently now.
Anthony Taylor claiming he's the most electrifying person within the combat sports industry is a little bit of a wild statement. I think you're exaggerating a bit there, Anthony.
Is Darren really there, the pride of Liverpool? And there he is. There he is, Darren Till. Hello, Darren.
Ariel, why have you got this bum on the show?
Hey, I can't even hear you. You sound like a Malteser, bud. Like, what's going on, man? I'm going to break your jaw when I see you. Watch. I promise you I'm going to finish you inside 3 rounds, Darren. I'm going to torture you. And after I torture you, I'm going to torture Jake Paul.
Jake Paul ain't giving Taylor the time of day, let's be honest.
Good to know.
Yeah, you're quiet. Why up to all that energy? Look, it used to be exciting because we're a Scouser. Us Liverpool are Scousers. You're really quiet. I don't know if you're scared or bitch made.
Okay, we got a Scouser impression there, Anthony Taylor. I see you. Not the best. I'll give you a 5 out of 10 for that one. But Americans often struggle with the Scouser impressions, so it's all right. I'll let them off.
Why are you so quiet, Darren?
What do you want me to say, Ariel? Why have you even got this? Why have you got this bum on the show, Ariel?
Well, you
know he's about to fight a real fighter who's coming with fire. If Tommy Fury couldn't knock me out, what makes you think you gonna knock me out? Why do you think Tommy Fury really pulled out the fight? Because Tommy Fury heard that I was knocking all of the pro boxers who he sparred out, and he pulled out. It wasn't because of no head kick. It was because he knew I was knocking everyone out.
Okay.
So, I don't know what you're planning to do, but it ain't going to be knocking me out. You're just going to get beaten.
I'm going to finish you, Darren.
Okay, so Darren Till claiming the real reason Tommy pulled out of the fight wasn't because of the threat of the head kick. It was because Tommy Fury heard that Darren Till was knocking out all these professional boxers. Now, we know on the build-up to fights, fighters like to embellish slightly. It's always hard to know what the truth is, but I am inclined to believe Darren Till here. What do you guys think?
I'm going to make your face beat up my fist.
Darren, can I ask, just before you jumped on, I don't know if you heard it, he said that Deji, who is the younger brother of KSI, amateur boxer at best, he said that he's a better boxer than you. Did you hear that?
Oh.
Regardless, that is what he said. Your response to that statement?
Ariel, we're going to fight next week. It's nothing to say.
Hey, see, Ariel, I tell you, they give you different energy. Look, when it comes to social media, it's all rah, rah, rah. But when it comes to fight,
hang on. Well, how does that mean to social media? Because when I've seen Tommy and his family, I was different. So what are you on about?
I need a more exciting Darren Till, someone who's a scouser.
A scouser. I need somebody who's a scouser. Need to work on that impression, Taylor. We actually covered a video of Deji and KSI sparring the other day. I'll pop it up here for you to go and watch after this video or at the bottom of the description. Deji's alright. He's got some decent fundamentals. Anthony Taylor claims that Deji is better than Darren Till. Nah, no way. Darren Till, first off, is much bigger. And look, I know he was on a losing streak in his last few fights within the UFC, but when it comes to just standing on the feet, Darren Till's decent. He was doing alright on the feet against Dricus du Plessis. He did good against Robert Whittaker. He obviously beat Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Kelvin Gastelum, I know some people say that wasn't really an exciting fight, but whatever, you get me point. Darren Till has stood with some of the best in the middleweight division within the UFC and held his own. So to say that Deji is better than Till, Taylor, come on, mate. Chatting crap.
Do you want me to be totally honest? I actually like you, but I'm not excited for this fight with you because you're shit. I'm just going to beat you. You just shit. Like, I'm sorry to be disrespectful, but you're really, really shit. You fall over your feet. You wing punches. Like, I don't actually think you realise what you're getting into with me. So I'm just not even going to talk. I'm just going to beat you. I'll respect you. And then I'm just going to move on because you're really shit. I promise you,
See, this is the type of energy you can expect with Brits, and particularly Scousers, is just a don't give a shit attitude and just brutal honesty. Mike Bisping used to be the same. Tom Aspinall, obviously, a little bit more of a quiet assassin. Leon Edwards, a little bit the same, quiet assassin. And obviously, someone like Paddy the Baddy, just that brash, honest, in-your-face attitude, and it does make for a good promo. Darren Till's energy here tells me that he's confident.
You know what Anderson Silva boy did? Knocked him smooth out with the right hand.
Anderson Silva's child is about 9 years of age. You fought him. You fought a Tommy at 84 kilo. Tommy, you haven't fought anyone in boxing or MMA. I, on the other hand, have fought only elite fighters.
Even though you fought elite fighters, you lost them all. I can imagine it. Darren Till, those 55 record of boxing, but 5 losses from the championship.
No, hang on, wait there. I'm 22, I'm 5. And let's just not forget the last person I fought who's the champion now. I fucking battered him on the feet. He's battered everyone else.
No one remembers you when you lost. No one cares about that, Darren.
Well,
we don't
remember
care
when
that
I beat
you
Cowboy.
lost to the best.
They remember when I beat Stephen Thompson, Kelvin Gastelum, all these guys.
But they also remember you getting knocked out by Masvidal.
Yeah, I did. But you could never make it to that.
Oh, that was amazing. Oh, that was actually quite funny from Taylor. He actually took his seat back.
Yeah, I did. But you could never make it to that level, ever.
Hey,
true.
Hey,
so
it doesn't.
The reason
you know why I don't need to make it to that level?
Fight,
you know why? The
reason I'm not excited for this fight is because I'm sorry, like, because I like it. You shit. Like, I haven't even been training because you shit.
Uh-oh.
Like, you proper shit at me. I'm sorry.
I love that you're not training.
Oh, okay. Darren Till leaking that he's not training there. I hope he's joking when he says that. I really hope he's not underestimating Anthony Taylor here, because one thing Taylor can do is he can drag out a fight pretty easily. I do think Darren Till's going to win, but if there's any truth to that statement that Darren Till isn't even training for this fight, it's a bit of a spanner in the works that we might see Darren Till get gassed. That is something to consider.
What I'm doing is, right, I've took the fight with you. You can just accept a little 50k what you were giving you. Be happy. You're going to run as soon as I jab you on the nose, and then you're going to, like, try and do whatever, and I'm probably just going to wear you down and knock you out, and it's all good.
And after I beat you, I'm coming for Jake Paul, Dex.
It's
inevitable.
Never getting it.
It's inevitable.
Anthony,
Never.
You're not even a name. No one knows who you are. You're not getting the Jake Paul fight.
If I'm not even a name, why am I main eventing with Darren Till? It don't make sense.
Because we had 20 names and I picked one out. Mam said to me, pick one of them. And I said, pick me, Anthony, if you can make the weight.
Because you know I was the best of the best, sir.
Right, I'm sorry. Anthony isn't really a draw whatsoever. He's a last-minute replacement for Tommy Fury. Darren's probably had a bunch of names there to pick from, and yet within influencer boxing, Anthony Taylor is probably the biggest draw. But let's face it, no one's really paying for the pay-per-view to watch Anthony Taylor fight. Maybe they are. Maybe I'm just clueless about influencer boxing, and I haven't been following it enough closely the last few months because I've only been following the big fights like Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Ugh. But people are going to be tuning into this fight for Darren Till. Get that straight.
Ariel, do me a favour. Yes. Ariel, this bum's been begging to get his show. He's had 5 minutes. Now get him off because he's a bum.
If in fact what you are saying is accurate, that you aren't motivated, that you think that he is beneath you, what has been the driving force? This is a big deal, right? I mean, this is the fight, regardless of the opponent, that could lead to a massive fight later on this year. You want to make a new run in boxing. If you're not motivated, isn't that a problem? Can't that be a tricky predicament?
Ariel, I'm sorry, I like him. He's just shit. He's just shit. He falls over his feet. He doesn't know what he's doing in there. He doesn't believe me because he's one of them dumb Americans who just spout shit. Like, you know the way you say all this.
We all know
your fist is going to hit my face. Your fist is going to hit my face. Like, what is that?
Boxers can't fight. You have no chin. You have no chin, Darren. I'm sorry.
I have no chin.
Known for not having no chin.
Right, that's not true. Darren's got a chin. He can definitely take a shot. Okay, he was KO'd against Masvidal and Tyron Woodley, but that was at welterweight. Does anyone remember the footage that came out of Darren Till trying to cut weight? But Darren used to cut a lot of weight to get down to welterweight. That was when he had a lot more muscle on his frame than he's got now. And then when he went up to middleweight, his chin was a lot better. And that is quite common. Often when you dehydrate yourself so much to make a lighter weight, your chin deteriorates. You can't take as much of a punch. And then when people fight closer to the natural weight, they can take a punch better.
If you look at all great British boxers in the history of Britain, they all came to America and trained. Sorry. Eubanks Jr., Lennox Lewis, Tyson Fury, all the great boxers, Amir Khan, they all came to America to learn American boxing.
Did he? Tyson Fury came to America, did he? Yeah.
Yeah. He does train.
When did he come to America?
Well, he trains with Sugar Hill. He trains with Sugar Hill, who's an American trainer, right?
So he started his career with Sugar Hill.
It doesn't matter. All great British boxers
does matter.
To America. Because they know they can't handle this thing.
Let's not forget Europeans and English are running the boxing game right now. Americans aren't even running the game.
Come on, bro. Stop. Come on, bro. Y'all keeping every belt hostage from everybody else. Usyk whooped all your asses.
Yeah, Europeans, as Darren Till said. Let's face it, the British and the Europeans are running heavyweight boxing at the moment. I did a video right here, American Heavyweight Boxing is Dead, reacting to another video by Jack Murdoch Boxing, and it broke this entire situation down. I'll pop that up here or in the bottom of the description if you want to go and watch that at the end of the video. And as far as I'm aware, the Brits built their careers here in the UK. You got to remember, we are only a small island compared to somewhere like America.
Can I ask, is this fight at 195, Darren?
It's at whatever I want it to be. 93 kg was the agreed weight. That's what I'm making.
Hey, let them think that, Ariel. Let them think that. His fat ass going to come in whatever way he's going to come in at.
Are you calling
You're going to come in, your fat ass is going to come overweight.
Are you
going to get starched? And I don't want you. Listen. I don't need to call the shots because I know what it is.
Should we get mums on?
You better make weight, you fat Me and Tommy were fighting at 93 kilograms. That's the agreed weight, and that is the weight I'm making. You accepted the fight, so deal with the weight. So make sure you're eating to make 93 kilograms, you small, fat, ball-headed midget. So for my American friends out there, 93 kilograms is 204 pounds. Now, we know Darren Till isn't in the best shape at the moment. I did this video just over a month ago, and here's Darren getting a little photo shoot done. So you can see he's not lean, he's a little bit out of shape, he's lost a little bit of muscle mass, arms and shoulders aren't as big as they used to be anymore, but chances are he's probably a little bit more dialed in now.
If you want to come in at that weight, let his fat ass come out that way. We all know his prime was 170 at welterweight. He's nowhere in shape. Like I said, he hasn't even trained. I don't want to hear excuses saying, oh, I didn't train for this fight. Oh, my nutrition. Oh, my too bad blown out knees. I don't want to hear excuses. When I starch him, then everybody's going to call me the next big great thing in crossover boxing.
Get this bum off the show right now. No. Get him off.
I told Ariel that I was going to be one of the top dogs in this crossover.
No, you never told Ariel.
Am I right or wrong, Ariel?
You're begging Ariel every day on Twitter to come on the show. Now you've got it. I'm telling you to get off.
Because you over here speaking nonsense, so I have to speak up for myself. You can't sit here speaking nonsense. Darren, I don't see the same energy. I don't sense the same energy. I sense beta energy, not alpha energy, buddy.
You're begging to get on Ariel's show. Ariel begs me to get on the show.
Nah, get out of here, you fucking guy. Darren, what's going to happen next week? Is this a taste of things to come next week? What's going to happen in Manchester?
I'll just wait till I've beaten him, and then we'll sort it. Then he'll just, he'll be a happier man. He's getting his 50k.
All right. Well, we look forward to it. Thank you for stopping by, Darren.
Good lad. Get him off the show, Ariel.
And there we have it. Darren Till always makes for an interesting fight build-up. So a couple things there. Darren Till looks confident. He's not coming in with any sort of crazy energy. He's just saying Anthony Taylor is shit, and that's why he's going to lose. But then also at the same time, Darren Till said, I'm not even training for this fight. Now, we did see that training clip from him, so I definitely think he's training. But that video was from November 2024. So I think that was before Tommy Fury dropped out. In fact, that clip might actually be from longer ago. And I tried to find Darren Till's Instagram. It doesn't exist anymore. I can't find it. So I think Taylor's going to come in here confident. I think he's going to try and make the fight dirty. I think he's going to clinch up with Till. He's going to try and wear him down. He's going to get in on the inside. It might even be a bit of a boring fight. And I think Taylor is going to do his best to drag Darren Till into deep waters. I don't think we're going to see anything new from Darren Till. I think we're going to see that jab to set up his left hand. Darren usually does good with his double jabs. He'll go jab, jab, left straight, or he'll go jab, jab, left hook. But I just hope he's not underestimating Anthony Taylor too much, because Taylor's been doing this a good few years now, and he comes from an MMA background. So let's see how this pans out. Now, I will try and go live for this event, but I've got a lot on over the next few days, the next week, so I can't guarantee it fully. So if you see me stop uploading for a few days, it's just because I've got something going on. So we'll try and go live for it. Comment all your thoughts on this fight down below. If you're new to the channel, check out my content, subscribe if you like it, and I'll see you all on the next one.